Let's turn these ugly ass nails from this to this. So I won't be doing a soak off because we don't have time. So this is what I do when I don't have time and they want to extend their nails a little more. All you do is apply a little glue and glue to the back of the nail enhancement, okay? Looks a little strange. Now you're just gonna shape it up, okay? Shape it how you want your duckies, okay? Now let's go to application, okay? Butter, okay? Look at that apex. But let's file the nails, okay? And I like my shit to be quacking at me, okay? Now my client wanted a quick little easy design. Frenchies, white Frenchies with a little Hello Kitty charm, okay? And of course, I know I'm gonna get questions about the back of the nail. So this is how it looks, okay? Can't even tell. Can't. This is the completed look. Bye, y'all.
Hey guys, spend another fully booked day with me as a nail tech. So I first started off by running to the nail supply store because your girl was running low on monomer. Ran to my suite to get started with my first client of the day. Booked a long fill-in. We did all black and then added this pearl chrome on top, and they just elevated these to the next level. My second client of the day booked French acrylic toes, and of course both the acrylic powder and the gels from Nail Vault. We're using sugar plum and blanc gel, and they came out perfect per usual. And she got me a graduation gift, y'all. So sweet. My clients always make me feel appreciated, but I've been feeling so loved this past week. I ran to the bagel shop, the new local one that I've been telling y'all about before. My third client of the day booked a short fill-in. We did a deep white French and then added a 3D flower. I'm using orange Nicole for the flower and then added some pink pigment in the middle for a little pop. My fourth client of the day booked a medium fill-in, and we were initially going to do a recreation set, but she was running short on time, so we just stuck to a basic set, which came out super clean per usual. My fifth client of the day booked a medium French. These were for her graduation. Came out super cutesy and girly. My last client of the day booked short French, 3D flowers, and a soak off. And let me know, nail techs, like if you guys also prepped the little balls in advance. Anyway, showing you guys how healthy her nails look after a soak off. I'm also using sugar plum again from Nail Vault, added white French and the 3D flower. These are how they came out. Perfect. I cleaned up and I prepped for the next day, and I headed out. Bye, y'all.
Hey y'all, work with me on a 5 client nail day as a 15-year-old nail tech. So I got to the shop and it was messy once again, and I thought I just ate that transition. I really did. I think I did eat that. Okay, but then I started cleaning my supplies. I cleaned my tools and stuff like my brushes, my little cuticle nippers, my nail clippers, my cuticle pushers, all of that. And I seen I was running low on monomer, so I asked my sister if she could take me to the store, and she said yes. So we zoomed over to the store. I got these little bottles of monomer. I got like 9 bottles. Look at how small they is, but they did the job. And at this point, my client was here, so I was kind of trying to pick up the pace. Then my first client came at 12:10. I started her. She came for a freestyle, but she requested no charms. So I did just that. I gave her no charms because, yeah, I'm going to give you what you pay for. So I shaped fell, and I didn't record the process of me doing her nails because I was on live, but this is how they came out, $85 with a $15 tip. Then my next client came. I took all that nail polish off and stuff. Put the tips on, then I got started with the acrylic. She was coming for a medium long French tip. This was for her graduation. All the girlies been coming to me for their graduation. I just been loving it. Cute, and these were $65. And my next client came. She wanted to get a soak off. And y'all, when I tell you these nails was so thick, like it took me a good 20 minutes to even shave them down, then an extra like 30 minutes for the soak off because we had to go 2 rounds for the soak off. Like, I don't know why they were so thick, but yeah, I got them off. Her nails was damaged a little bit, but yeah. I clipped the nails and I started the prep. And she was getting these duckies. It was like these duckies with brown. At first she wanted something with pink, but then she switched it to brown. But I don't really care. This was after I shaped and filed. Yeah, look at how tea and crisp. I didn't really record much of the design because it did take a long time, but this is how they came out. I like these a lot. I really like the browns. Then my next client came. She's a regular, and she just came for French tips. She was just telling me she didn't really know what she wanted. She just wanted something that gave like classy French tip, but a charm. And I said, okay. And I showed her a charm, and she fell in love with this one. We did that. And those was $55. Then my last client came finally, and she just wanted some short duck French tips. But I was kind of telling her, like, you should just let me add my little 1-2 to this. Like, you should let me add my little twist to this. And look at the application, so tea. And I'll go in with a sanding band first before I get to drilling, depending on how the nails look. I don't know. So I started the French tips, and yeah, that's when I was like, yeah, we should do something more. And she was like, okay. And this is how they came out. I fell in love with these. I love these. It was my favorite of the day. These were $65, and the total was $405 for today. Then I cleaned up. This is what the room looked like after I got done. I swept the room, pushed the chair, pushed the table, got all of that, got all in between the cracks and the corners. Turned my light off, grabbed my purse and my headphones, cut the TV off, and I was out the door. Got in the car with my mom, and I left. Bye, y'all. See y'all Monday.
why.